Hello and welcome to Impact the Borough, a podcast from the Greensboro Chamber of Commerce. I'm Brent Christensen, President and CEO of the Greensboro Chamber of Commerce. Each week, a Chamber staff member will sit down with a guest to discuss what we're doing to start and grow businesses, create quality jobs, develop our workforce, and tell the inspiring story of Greensboro to the world. This podcast is brought to you by Truliant Federal Credit Union, a modern, mission-driven financial institution focused on the needs of its members, the businesses it serves, and our community. With 5 locations in Guilford County, including a dedicated commercial lending office at Friendly Center and a highly rated mobile banking app, Truliant makes it their business to help you grow yours. Visit Truliant.org for more information.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Meridith Berger. I work for the Greensboro Chamber of Commerce, and I'm the Director of Existing Industry Services for our Economic Development Department. And today I'm excited to celebrate Manufacturing Day, Manufacturing Week. Manufacturing Day and Week in Guilford County is an exciting time. We have more than 100,000 employed in manufacturing here, and we are the highest number of manufacturing jobs of any North Carolina county here in Guilford County. We have a wide range of manufacturing training programs and degrees, and of course, a prime location and transportation infrastructure for materials and distribution of goods. So we love to celebrate our manufacturing community, and I'm super excited today to bring to you Geoff Foster. Geoff is the CEO and President of Core Technology Molding here in Guilford County. Core Technology is an injection molding and engineering company who has a diverse range of products that they produce, from BMW parts to gaming controller tips to dustpans to medical supply, and most recently face shields during the COVID pandemic. So I'm going to turn it over to Geoff Foster, and I'm so happy he's here to join us in celebration of Manufacturing Week to talk a little bit about their success story and about their company. Geoff, welcome.
Good afternoon, Meredith. Thank you for having us here. We sincerely appreciate you guys recognizing us and asking us to participate in National Manufacturing Day. Core Technology Molding Corporation is a plastic injection molding company, and we really compete in the aerospace, automotive, biological pharmaceutical, outdoor lawn equipment, and appliance markets. Some of our largest customers are BMW Manufacturing, where we shipped over 1 million parts last year for X3 and X4, where we've shipped to South Carolina, Germany, China, Russia, and South Africa. Our newest customer is Merck. With Merck, we will produce 100 million plunger rods in 2021 and 200 million in 2022. We'll make plunger rods for various vaccines from shingles, rubella, chickenpox, measles, and even COVID-19. We have a Class 10,000 and Class 1,000 medical clean room where we produce biological, pharmaceutical, and medical devices.
Okay, Geoff, thank you again for being with us. First question, what drove you to become an entrepreneur?
Meredith, I get asked that question quite often. When I was working in corporate America, I was also working on my MBA at Wake Forest University, and I actually designed a part for Ford Motor Company, and Ford awarded me a U.S. patent, and my company that I was working for at the time gave me a nice plaque, a U.S. patent plaque. However, Ford Motor Company paid my employer $31 million for my idea. And that really motivated me. And I was in grad school at the time, and that really motivated me to say, when I finish school, I really want to try being an entrepreneur and coming up with new ideas. And my company, my employees would benefit from it rather than my employer. So that really motivated me to start Core Technology Molding Corporation.
And how many employees do you have now at Core Technology?
We're now at 35 employees, and we can run continually 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So we have a first, second, and third shift during the week and 2 12-hour shifts on the weekend. So we have 5 actual shifts. Last year, we worked 350 days.
That's fantastic, Geoff. Would you talk a little bit more about during the COVID pandemic, how you all added product to your normal processes in the medical supply division, and also how you have not only added production products, but you've added employees?
Sure. So during COVID-19 in the month of May, BMW shut down all their manufacturing facilities, not just in South Carolina, but globally. During that time, we retooled and built a new face shield mold. And within 2 weeks' time, we were ramping up for full production. We produced over 500,000 face shield masks this year since COVID-19. We were able to actually not just create a new mold, retool, but we also hired additional employees as well as students this summer to do assembly. So our head count has actually grown since COVID-19, which is kind of unheard of right now. But we have actually seen growth, and we are seeing continual growth in our clean room for medical devices that we will be producing that are being reshored here from Europe and other countries overseas.
Excellent. Also wanted to congratulate Geoff and Core Technology Molding on being a finalist in the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year 2020 Southeast Awards program. And Geoff, I'd love to hear a little bit more about that program, and if you will share that with us.
Sure. The Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award has been around 30 years, and I am really honored to have been recognized in the finalist round, where Luann Flanders Steck actually nominated Core Technology and myself for the Entrepreneur of the Year. With the finalists, there are 30 really talented entrepreneurs all over the Southeast, and I'm very proud to be named in that group. They'll make the final announcement for the winner on Tuesday, October 6th, and those winners will be in another round for the National Entrepreneur of the Year.
And when will that final decision be made?
I was trying to think. The final decision
sorry.
for the Entrepreneur of the Year National will be November 7th.
Okay. Share a little bit more, Geoff, about the diversity in your production, your products that you offer. I know I named a few earlier, but just if you can share those with everyone. I know it's very interesting, the different products that are produced at Core Tech.
Sure. So the different products produced here at Core Tech really makes us unique, as we are a very diverse supplier as far as our product portfolio. So we make parts that go on Airbus airplanes. Last year we were on 18 Airbus airplanes. We make the BMW parts for over 1 million cars last year. We made over 4 million parts for Whirlpool dishwashers last year as well. But we also do the outdoor lawn equipment, where we're shipping parts to South America for Husqvarna for their zero-turn tractors. And as you mentioned, with even COVID-19, we make face shields for North Carolina A&T, the Joint School of Nanoscience and Nanoengineering, UNC Chapel Hill Adams School of Dentistry, the North Carolina Dental Society, Old North State Dental Society, and even some Howard University dental school students are purchasing our face shields. So we're really diverse, but we're really targeting now the medical space, because in the clean room, we're able to provide a sterile product, not just for vaccines or cornea transplant, but also for face shields.
Wow. Excellent. Thank you so much. Of the industries that you named, Geoff, is there or are there any particular industry that you see growth in the near future or currently in particular?
So where we are seeing growth is not particularly in one industry, but with additive manufacturing. So last month we entered an agreement with HP. So we have a new HP color printer in-house. So with this color printer, we're able to print parts for automotive, for aerospace, but even produce robot parts. So now we're building spare robot parts with our 3D printer. So with this additive manufacturing, we can print parts, in probably 2 to 3 hours versus waiting 12 weeks for a new mold. So this has really helped us go to market quicker, where we can produce prototypes over several different markets. This week we printed prototypes for Cole Palmer, one of our newer customers in the environmental space. But we are able to print parts very quickly to validate our model, and then we can build a new mold. But with the 3D printer, that's going to be the way of the future with additive manufacturing. And we're on the cutting edge. We just got a new machine shipped here from Singapore. It's really beautiful.
Very interesting. What is the training time for an employee on a printer such as that?
The actual training on the HP printer was about 2 to 3 days. So we have some students that really are learning this in the classroom, but they're really advanced. However, they make it very simple, almost like a color copier where you can put paper in it and do your sample, your setup with the paper in a 3D printer. So it's about a 2 to 3 day process.
Very interesting. Thank you. Geoff, would you talk a little bit about not just the culture at Core Technology? I know that workforce has always been a focus of yours as you have worked closely with our universities and colleges, and how that has really helped you in developing the talent at Core Technology and how you continue to find and develop good talent there.
We've been really blessed to partner with North Carolina A&T, where we continually work with the university to recruit, train, develop. We do internships. Some of our interns now are actually getting Greenbelt trained down at South Carolina with BMW. So we really have a diverse pool of candidates from the university. But, in our hiring practices, we have minority, we have African American, white, Asian, Latino, gay, lesbian. We have a wide range, but it's really a family culture here. And I think that's what's made it successful, where we continually hire people with different ideas and we always come up with a better solution. And I think our customers really respect that, and they appreciate the fact that when we have a solution, it's coming from a diverse group, not just one group who all think alike. And I think as a company, that's really given us some real value when we have a value proposition.
Thank you. Geoff, is there anything else about Core Technology or about being a manufacturer here in Greensboro and Guilford County that you would like to share?
I think being located here in Greensboro, North Carolina has been great for Core Technology, with the location, with the Joint School of Nanoscience and Nanoengineering. I'm working with the Chancellor at North Carolina A&T, where we are having a talent pool where we are continually getting top students. This location has worked out great for us, works out great for our customers, the airport, the highway. We wouldn't want to be anywhere else. This has been a great location. We've had great support from the city and the universities in North Carolina.
Wonderful. Thank you. I know your location at the Joint School of Nanoscience and Nanoengineering is certainly strategic and has been a great place for you all to be and grow in that space. So we're certainly glad to have you here. Geoff, would you expand a little bit more on the expansion of your clean room? I know you initially had a clean room specifically for some of the medical supplies that you were producing. Now you have added to that clean room, is that correct, in size for medical supplies as well for the same company?
So for the last 8 years, we had a class 10,000 and class 1,000 clean room, which is really the level of dust and particulate. We started out using the clean room for Bausch and Lomb. However, we've grown that to contact lens cases, cornea transplant cases, and now plunger rods for vaccines. But we will also be doing assemblies for vaccines. So in the next 90 days, we're going to be doubling our clean room capacity. We'll have an additional clean room where we can do assemblies that will be shipped to Japan, the Netherlands, Africa, and the United States.
Excellent. So in addition to the plunge rod production, it will be the assembly of the actual vaccine.
Right.
Wonderful. Can you let anyone else know who's interested to hear more about your production capabilities or your company, how they can learn more about you or find out more about the company?
Sure. So you can find out more about Core Technology at coretechnologycorp.com, as well as follow us on social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And again, congratulations on being a finalist in the Entrepreneur of the Year competition. And we look forward to hearing more about that as we move forward. And for those of you listening, we do hope that you will look around and check out the manufacturers online or in your area, in your community, and discover things that are being made. And in your area, Guilford County, again, Manufacturing Day is going to be on October 2nd. and we will be celebrating here and hope you will be celebrating right along with us. We appreciate Geoff Foster from Core Technology Molding to share his story today and the success of their production through COVID and beyond. And if you'd like to hear more about it, please check out his website as well. We look forward to talking with you soon.
This podcast is brought to you by Truliant Federal Credit Union, a modern, mission-driven financial institution focused on the needs of its members, the businesses it serves, and our community. With 5 locations in Guilford County, including a dedicated commercial lending office at Friendly Center and a highly rated mobile banking app, Truliant makes it their business to help you grow yours. Visit Truliant.org for more information. You can find all of our episodes on YouTube thanks to our video sponsor, North State. Impact the Borough is recorded at Press Play Studios. Producers are Brody Cohen Glaze and Holly West. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at GSO Chamber. See you next time.